M3GAN 2.0 opens with $10 million domestically. In comparison, the first film opened up to $30 million domestically. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that the budget for this film is like 25 million, I think. Okay, so update. It was anywhere from 15 to 25. It's grossed 10. Actually, now it's grossed 22 million. Either way, I think this movie will easily make its money back. But guys, the big question right here on Google, why did M3GAN 2 flop? All right, here's my little thing, guys. So if you didn't know, I do have a review over on my other channel that I'll post up there, where I kind of talk about the whole, the swapping of the genre and, how it sort of, it helps the film, but it also holds it back in a lot of ways. But the reason that I think this is really interesting is the main director also went on record saying how this film, they thought M3GAN was like their Superman. They could, change her up, change the genre, do whatever they want with her, and it would just be like a smash hit. But I think the issue here is that you're getting way ahead of yourself with that, dude. First off, if no one remembers, the first film came out in January. And if you don't know what January means, like, who cares? It's January. January is where movies go to die. It is the slowest month of all month-going movies. No one goes to the movies during that month. It's snowing, and it's just crap. It's just crap. So when it came out in January of 2022 or something, it was a major hit. So, but for some reason, instead of doubling down on what made the first one really good, they were like, okay, let's completely swap up the genre. And I liked it. I liked how they swapped up the genre. However, putting it in the middle of summer, right behind Jurassic World, Superman, stuff like that, no. And I think it came out the same week as the F1 movie. And that's something that a lot of people are going to go see instead of something like this. Personally, while I do think that they could have moved it out of January, I think they needed to choose a different time for it. But also just for the plot itself, guys, it's not a perfect movie, all right? It's not fantastic. But I think the big thing that we need to keep in mind, because there's going to be a 3.0, right? These Blumhouse films make so much money compared to their budget, right? When I say make so much money, obviously it's not going to make like $500 million. But I really do I think it'll get to about 50 million. And I think by the end of that, I'm pretty certain a third one will be greenlit, but I really think that we need to roll it back a little, Why don't we do an October release date and have a little bit more of that horror element? Maybe make it rated R. Like, finally. I would be incredibly pumped for that. But again, you've kind of stuck to this route at this point with the whole action comedy set piece. But yeah, so I think it's disappointing that it is not doing too well, but it is completely predictable that this is going to happen. I don't think that it's going to pick up a lot. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I almost bet that it'll only hit like maybe 40, maybe. So who knows, maybe there won't be a M3GAN 3.0, but at the very least, it's a fun series. I'd recommend watching it at some point, maybe just on streaming. But yeah, let me know, what did you guys think of M3GAN 2.0? If you saw it, which not a lot of people did, but hey, let me know.